down quite quickly, but that back line is a problem. Benji's got to play his life here, because FUT have done really well to recover this.
Spike planted.
They carry on this way.
But Benji's only got a ghost. His life isn't super important right now. Making sure he stays alive to disrupt this retake timing as best as he can. That is his goal right now. FUT need to ignore him and just go for that retake. But they're walking in. They're hunting him one at a time.
And he's good for it on the first. He is being closed down on, so... Oh, I thought he got away. CNED, really nice tracking to follow him up and over, but it is a 3v3. There's that ghost, but, I mean, as I said, not exactly a prize possession. There. Do you like that lineup? He's been working on that for hours, man.
Might need to hit a custom and try that out.
Yeah, sorry, we'll get demos one day, don't worry about it. For the rest of it, though, just going to opt for the spike here. No real use kind of carrying any of that on. I thought they could have a bit more threat to that, especially with that Bulldog pickup at the bottom and middle. Maybe speeding up to try and get past Benji would have been the more ideal option, but you know, it's trying to pick your poison at that point.
It's either go for the round win and ignore Benji, or go for as much damage as you can, retrieve as many weapons as you can, and you know, try to hunt him down, alleviate some pressure, force them into an area, hope that they come into you. They didn't. Unlucky. They denied a weapon. They did a lot of damage.
But it's a decent bonus, though. If you look at this, they've still got, what, 3 rifles, the Sheriff with Boo, yeah, the SMG on Miniboo, but that's not that bad when you're on Neon. You can just run and gun. Okay, well, it's not that great.
If there was follow-up, maybe.
Yeah, theoretically. And yeah, the spacing, not great.
I'll flash.
Yeah, that's nice.
Beautiful.
Oh, he's screwed. CNED tries to turn it in time, but the support's there. Cracks out the captain, keeping control of the line. Rien's, the offset of the timing doesn't work out well enough for him. He can't counter-swing that. So down to Rien's and Woot. They do have the rifles in this bonus. So they are still a little bit more dangerous. You've got to pay them enough respect here. Don't give too much away. Knife back in 7. Trying to play together here. And it's beautiful. FUT really well controlled on that push up towards A there. They did everything right.
Boxed in at the end there by Yedajay. And Team Heretics trying to use that bonus round, trying to use that Neon to get a little bit aggressive there. Tanking that Dizzy flash, who cares? Keeps going forwards. If there was a layered flash from Woot there for Miniboo there, maybe that could have worked out. Or maybe he needs to pause, wait for his teammates' spacing to get a little bit better, because he is Neon. He gets to go super wicked fast.
Nice!
So right here, first gun round, and Team Heretics needs to at least do damage to FUT, because FUT, they had so many players alive that round.
But looking to strengthen this, and if they do...
Fast beat fight.
Uh-oh, Paranoia, Dizzy, and they're going to commit to oh my god, to hunt this one down. CNED, that bait shot went in, and it's going to be Rienzu suffering. 31 HP. They're not going to know how much damage they've done, but they've sent them, I mean, running the hell away more than anything, looking for maybe a response through middle, maybe pressure market. But it's such a stack on this side of the map.
The next phase of this could be towards middle.
Deploying's
looking like that. It is for FUT, but the reclear on B main from Team Heretics right now. They're going to see nothing here. Expect it to be weak and potentially walk straight into a trap. Miniboo in a prime position to disrupt just whatever, anything. And already Boo is walking up, creeping towards A. He's going to realize fairly soon, it's just the Cypher here playing the retake. He's going to have to call his teammates back.
I want to see if he can break some utility to actually draw bodies off of this B site. Because right now, it's 3 players posted. Yeah, they've got 35 seconds. If you're going to do something, do it now.
At least they have a Neon that can sprint across. As soon as he sees this trip, he realizes this is a retake A. Give the spike to the Neon. Get him out of there. Because 30 seconds, you got to make a decision. You got to move.
They're trying to keep going this way?
Okay.
I mean, you're walking into a massacre. CNED's here, so it's back to the wall. Valorant, they are against the odds. And those odds are stacked in their face. 14 seconds now. They're trying to brawl it out. A mistake on this round here has cost them a real opportunity, and 9 rounds of FUT. FUT did everything right. They just had to hold the site, have faith in the setup, and it worked wonderfully.
Team Heretics had to have thought, okay, you know what's going to happen here? They do all this aggression towards B main, then they're going to reset into A. There's no way they can stick around here, especially after we drone reclear and everything. But once Boo got all the way up, broke the trip, and did not get responded on by CNED, by Mr. Fallen flashing him, anything like that, he needs to be calling them back and saying, hey, look, I got all the way up, I broke the trips, I know it's a retake A from Cypher, and there's no one contesting me. So they're going to be stacked B. Like, that is his cue. And yeah, well, they don't do that. They lose the round. Team Heretics They have one Vandal on Boo, the rest of them low buy.
Standing ahead.
These fast openings haven't been working out for Team Heretics. Stealing that mid space this round off that A pressure.
As it stands, that third map becoming a real reality here.
Camera down, pulling the rotations, the defense.
FUT, I just feel like they're in the right places. They've been positioning so nicely for this. CNED put to task in case they try and slip top middle, but we're seeing Heretics slip away from that.
It's stressed the defense. They are worried right now about this mid pressure into market as well because of that camera down, but FUT not caring. Ripping towards A, re-clearing.
Yeah, the Dizzy got shot, but there's no way you expect 3 players here, right? There's, oh my god, no, this is not how this is meant to happen. This is how you get punished?
I know exactly.
This isn't meant to be the round that it all falls down. I thought they had the right idea, but maybe that little bit of pressure, that little bit of paranoia from that pressure top middle was enough to force them forward. And now you're seeing the consequences. Now you're seeing the site under that Heretics banner. The plant's going to be in, and it's down to Fallen and Yedajay to try and fight back through this in an individual attempt isn't going to be enough. Mr. Fallen does evade the paranoia, and he's got a couple of targets here, but Pinhead's hard to hit towards, so Benji's just going to slip off from this one, sit a little deeper, depend a touch more towards Miniboo.
He's called Benji a Pinhead?
Yeah.
All right. You know, I've said this before, but we've said this before. These aren't the rounds that you're supposed to be winning. 1 versus 3 for Mr. Fallen.
Oh my god, stop it. Stop it. Why have you said that? Because now it's starting to happen. He's got one to the right and one to the left. Oh my god, what is going on? What are these individual fights? There we go.
He didn't get a half.
Oh my
he doesn't have time.
It's fine. I need to speak to my therapist after some of these rounds.
If he stuck at the half, that actually could have been winnable. But on those sheriffs, yeah, you're absolutely right. Like this is Team Heretics. They shouldn't be winning that round, especially like the rounds that they should be winning, they're losing. The rounds that they should be losing right here. Beautiful opening, beautiful second follow-up from Luke here to get into this game. But here, this is going to be a very interesting round. Everyone's got guns now. We've got a few really big, powerful ults. Rian's has Thunder's Fury. Woot has his ultimate on KO right now, can disable a lot of things. CNED has his Showstopper, and Krax has Thrash.
And when we talk about FUT, if we take a second to talk about this team, I think a lot of us kind of discuss it, you know, when we're away from camera, but I feel like they're still a momentum-based team. They're a team that thrives when they're feeling out of the game. And it's such a hard thing to quantify as well. It's such a silly thing that casters say, but it is true, especially in Valorant. We're like,
vibes merchants.
Literally, I hate it. I hate it. Oh, he's just, you know, he's in the zone. Don't worry about it. He's just in the flow state. End me. Oh, sorry. Molly myself if I'm
sorry, that's like yeah.
Right. But the point is, though, that FUT still feel like that team to me. Like, when everything is good, they are incredibly hard to deal with. It feels like they get all the right reads, they're in the right place, they're hitting every shot. They are gunners. But that last round is a tilter. Now, I want to see what the effect is. I like the fact that we've instantly got a timeout. It's actually from Heretics, so if anything, it's kind of nicely timed to maybe help them simmer down a bit.
Both teams?
I don't know. I don't think it was.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong. Production, if you could correct us, let us know if this was a single timeout. I think it was just a Heretics timeout. And again, this actually might work well for FUT to kind of keep them back on a level and pick them up, because you saw the death slam from CNED. You saw the frustration.
They're going straight into this B play. They have the ultimates to follow it up.
Fast mid piece, though, coming out on the other side as well. CNED clearing straight through tiles.
Yeah, but he can't get too close to KO ultimate.
Ooh, no, he can't. Already going to send in the Showstopper. Heretics have the site control.
They're not using their ults.
Nope. Now they are.
There we go.
There it is, countered, dealt with, and a fight to be had. Miniboo standing, holding the line. Can he get out with his life? He does! How the hell is he getting out of that? 30 HP, and he's still sticking around. He's still going to be a nuisance, and he's still hitting just as hard. Yedajay, it's time to back off and say this was called from the start, but that pace change was devastating.
Boom, headshot.
No one is old enough
really
to know
showing
that.
my age.
No one is old enough to know that.
FPS Doug.
Yeah, that was the first person I ever got like starstruck by. I remember meeting them at like a Katowice or something. They did some like filming back in the day.
Oh yeah.
And it was like meeting like both of them, and I was like, oh my god, that's them.
That's
them. That's that guy.
Everyone knows you run faster with your knife out.
Literally, I felt like a fan. Fan mentality. But right now, I'm a fan of what we're seeing on the screens. 9-9. Heretics with a very quick pace change, but a nice investment of the ult. Woot kind of investing that just off the back of the counter to Krax there as well. It worked wonderfully to keep control on that pressure.
Now we get a FUT timeout.
Yep.
And this is at the point of the game where they're kind of slipping up a little bit. They're letting the game get away from them. And what they need to do is not let their emotions get away from them. And I'm going to quantify this, okay? I'm not going to just say something about like Vibe Merchant or you know, momentum based. What I'm going to say is when they start to lose rounds like this, it appears to me that they start to do desperate plays, go a little bit too aggressive, and they dig themselves a deeper and deeper hole, trying to recover themselves out of it. And they are so good at doing the simple things right that if it doesn't work 1 or 2 times, they abandon that and start getting really desperate and like, oh, what do we do? Okay, CNED go rush down mid. Okay, CNED rush down B. And they don't need to do these things. They do have the Rolling Thunder if they want to do it, but they need to let Team Heretics show their hand first, because every single round so far, Team Heretics, this is their game plan 101 the entire year, is group as 4, sometimes even 5, walk around and do a full sight hit. If they can catch 4 in a Rolling Thunder and then converge on that, that is their way to win the round and even come back in the game and win the game. If they try to do it before Team Heretics shows their hand, they might slip up and continue to give Team Heretics a huge berth.
Okay, 9-9 here. Still a purchase in the hands of FUT. It's not a good one. There are stingers coming out. There is a sheriff for cracks. But these guys hit harder than a truck sometimes with these weapons. So don't write them off just yet. If that gets broken towards middle. Yeah, lovely. God, the observers. Josh, you were never doing bits like this.
What do you mean?
You were never doing bits like this. Little flash and a swing towards middle.
Stop.
And already they've cleared through mid. They've seen nothing. So everything unnoted so far. No idea what FUT are up to.
Heretics broke that trip. Stressed middle. Benji.
Hello, check.
At the same time as the re-clear towards A.
Last time they stressed middle, it was almost an overreaction towards A. We saw them have that triple stack over
Hello.
the A side that cost FUT the round. Now Heretics doing something similar to a degree, but not following the same pathing. Now, pace back in towards that B site.
CNED spotted at A. They think FUT is stacked there. Only 2 defenders towards B. That Rolling Thunder is there.
Go still.
Entering from mid.
Yeah, getting slowed down a little here, but there's still the 2 on the site. Yellow J, one of them, Mr. Just trying to get ahead of it again. Mr. Fallen now just tucked towards back killer. He gets kind of a surprise fight. That's a ridiculous fall. Mr. Fallen desperately trying to keep those numbers at least within touching distance, but this is so difficult. A 2v3, an upgrade for Radicaptive. Cracks on the Sheriff, full utility, still a chance here. It's not impossible, it's just improbable. Trying to force Benji forward. Does the barrel show? It doesn't matter. He finds out a captain, and now the position will be considered. They'll know where that mosh came from. So Cracks' chance is diminished by the second. He can try as he wants, but there's still a utility here. Benji, even late round, popping some in, making it even trickier for Cracks to do anything of value. And I think he knows this one's done for. That is going to be 10 here.
Send Wingman on it.
Gun pick up and let's go.
Vain hope of just anything. Oh, man.
Get hunted.
Okay.
Yes.
He does. Okay. Josh, this feels like this is a swing round now.
FUT was on eco there, gonna, you know, let that one slide. But what I don't want to see them do, and what I want to see them do instead, is I want them to not try to control both sides, right? 3 towards A, 2 towards B.
Hey, if I don't got it, you got it, bro. Let's go.
If they're going to try to defend both sides at the same time, they're going to lose every single time against Team Heretics, unless, you know, Team Heretics tries to go into the 3 stack, and then 4th player is able to rotate over, especially with an ultimate. We need to see them start playing, take a page out of Team Heretics' book. Play retake on one of the sites and stack at the other, and go for the retakes if you guess well.
Oh my god,
fast
right
play.
Rip. Let's see if it's rewarded. Straight down middle. CNED, can he close the gap? They're putting everything into this one. Rien's trying to send it back, and CNED's already been caught. It just felt like it fell flat.
Again, yeah.
Oh my god, Cracks, okay, they're sticking round.
Okay.
The fact he hits that just feels like he's just won a 30-70, and he walks away feeling confident. Again, somehow we're in a 4v4 here. It felt like that was such a big investment for so little reward.
Again, 2-2 split on the sites for FUT right now. This could be devastating for them. Realizing that CNED was the guy going down middle.
Benji got hat.
I know exactly
There's the hat.
where you are.
Pinhead's back out. Smoke towards Market. You've got the off angle from Mr. Fallen. Does Cracks play ahead of us? No, he can't. I think the paranoia caught him enough that he has to respect it. TP in. We've got 3 towards B now. Later rotate for Yedajay, but he'll be here in time. You see that Team Heretics want to kind of clear back pillar.
Stuns up, guns up.
That's nice. Hard. Can't avoid it that time. That's nice. Benji does get 2 on the way back in. Back down to a 2v2. Make it a 2v1 out of Captain. Looking to clutch up again. How does Boo play this? Oh, cleanly is how he plays that. But Cracks is sharp as hell. He's the one who got the pick back towards the star of this. Taking down Mini Boo. Can he avenge his fallen brother here? Boo trying to play the dance. Toy with the timing. And Cracks ice cold in it. Boo knows he's off. Spots him again.
Saw the head.
He doesn't need to go for this just yet. Now he does. Oh, he's toying with him. Careful, 2 HP here. He's going to have to swing this, and he does! Boo avenging his brother, getting the Red Bull clutch, and Heretics up to 11.
Scary, scary, scary. Mini Boo sliding in there in that 5 versus 4, getting taken out. Beautiful shot to put him down. But again, this is what I was saying. But they're feeling a little bit desperate. They're going a little bit too crazy. Off the barrier, lose that Rolling Thunder. Sending CNET in by himself on a lone mission. He gets taken out. They just they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
They're out of options and they're getting desperate and they're just running at them. Right now, Team Heretics is punishing it. And now Team Heretics can do a fast opening themselves.
Certainly can. And a couple of steps closer to getting those practices in towards best of 5s, Josh. And that is something that we know the Heretics will be looking for. It's a very small and elusive club of teams who know how to play those best of 5s, and this could be a chance for them to get on towards that.
Look, if there's any round that FUT's gonna win, it's gonna be off the back of a sheriff round.
Of course it is.
It's always a thing. They have to win at least 1 per game.
Do you not remember the moment that just in the next couple of seconds, Ada Captain somehow gets 2 kills here for
Oh
no
yeah, sorry,
reason?
I forgot that part of the script.
Yeah,
Sorry.
remember, okay?
Yeah.
No one knows how it happens, but it does. Somehow he just magically gets 2 kills. I mean, these are literally the sort of rounds that FUT just always seem to get so scary in. Actually, they might get the timing. Hey, they've got Yedajay pushed up middle here. They can gamble or rotate over towards A. They felt nothing towards that B site.
That one-way up on A-Link. Rotation coming in. The attack has to come through elbow.
This feels like the best chance yet.
2 opening, 1 Deegs.
Right place, and a Captain. There's the first. Remember, I told you about the second, though. Don't think he's done just yet. He's taken down Mini Booba. Benji
30 seconds left.
is quick to this. Gonna catch the support system of CNED. There is another player here, though. That Dizzy should be the red alarm bells ringing, knowing there's a lot of players here.
Yes.
At the back line, there's the pressure. Cracks is gonna go down, but there's still out a Captain on the side. Mr. Fallen now swings from CT. There's the second. We all told you about it. You didn't believe us. But 10 seconds now. They need the plan here for re-ends. There's not much more he can do. 6 seconds. Flashed up, stunned up. This is just perfect from FUT. Finally, they get back in this. Told ya.
It told me. Hate being right.
Yep. It's a curse.
And it's gonna really... I hope it doesn't, but it could have affected Team Heretics' confidence there. Still so close to being able to close it out 2-0 and go to the next stage. Team Heretics, they have that Neon ultimate. They do look like they're opening up with a fast opening again. It's worked a couple times, but it's also been stuffed a couple times.
Yeah, really hard one to call on it, but CNET gets caught by the paranoia, and Mini Boost just set up for success. Out of Captain, trying to isolate a fair fight, but oh, Benji! Melting shot, they just keep going. And Crux goes down, they keep trying to make up and make up and make up, and now they just bulldoze through them. Heretics want that 12th round. They want to secure a bare minimum OT here. Mr. Fallen and Yedajay, this is really hard. A 2v5, no access to sight. And this could be a plan against them too. Again, you got to consider the money. You got to consider every aspect of this. Those rifles are valuable. They're just getting no play here.
But just poked the Hornet's nest. Felt the wrath, the response from Team Heretics, and now they have to go save. Let Team Heretics have that 12th round, that match point. But I guess Team Heretics has 2 chances to close it out. FUT need 2 rounds in a row just to bring it to overtime. Right now, Team Heretics, great pace changes. Sometimes opening very slow, and FUT is going really aggressive, falling into the trap. And sometimes Team Heretics opens very fast and catches, especially CNED, out trying to take that map control. But that neon timing with the flashes, with the dark combos, just getting out past, breaking the timings of everything, catching them off.
So they get into the rifles. No, YettaJay's gone down. It's only Mr. Fallen who's going to get it. Keep you up to date while the replay runs. They did lose out on one of those 2 rifles there, so that's a big loss for them. They're going to reinvest. It's not going to be a complete loss, but that does mean Guardians. It does mean Bulldogs, and you can see that frustration, Josh. You can see it on the faces. Okay, that's interesting to me.
Looky. First time we're seeing an AWP on this defense. I think in this map in general, we haven't seen it all game, right?
No, I don't think so. Can't recall it. I mean, problem is, as it stands, it's in the wrong place. And it looks like Heretics right back to business. They feel no resistance to this point.
Actually, YettaJay might have had it on attack once, but Team Heretics already stealing this A space into elbow. They have that ultimate. One-way smoke on spawn.
And it's going to be the guns in hand here. The Paranoia does get sent from deep CT, so that's going to help out, actually. That gives a second of recovery here. Is YettaJay unable to really be of much assistance.
Okay.
Minigroup's gone down. That's good for Cracks. Tries to put his life on the line to get back towards the back box here. Mr. Fallen in support takes down Wood. We're still seeing this go on. This is a 3v4. YettaJay is barely breathing, but he's still alive. He's still got a gun in the game.
He can fake plant and teleport all the way back to B if he wants to. I wonder if they're going to do it, but they're not in the position, the rest of the team, in elbow right now to be able to do that.
How much do they know? Who's going for it?
Sticking that plant. 3 versus 4. Benji alive. The win condition for the team.
Benji. Got to be clutching this. Rien's still here too. That's the 2 CT players, going to be locked down by them, but that puts so much on the plate of Boo. He can try and keep them back with one ways, but Mr. Fallen's found him. That's the site now open and available. They're getting overwhelmed here. FUT trying to fight back in, but Rien's does not find Mr. Fallen. Hold on. And Benji's always got a clutch in him at least once a game. And this might be the moment. No, out of captain, still there. And now a 1v2, very difficult for Rien's, especially with YettaJay holding that angle. It's out of captain to keep this one alive. 11 rounds for FUT. This game is starting to heat up now in the final moments.
The final chance to close this out. Regulation right now. Trying to look at the ultimates and the economy. Both teams with a full purchase. The op's still up. Crash still online for Cracks if he needs it for one of these retake situations. And a passive round for FUT that they're able to convert. So maybe they're finding out that, hey, you know what? We can do this passive stuff. We don't have to take the fight to them. We can let them do something right now.
Yeah.
It's all on that opening pick. YettaJay has that op actually on Cypher towards B. He's alone. 4-man stack for FUT.
This could be the right call, the right read. Do they continue? Do they try and challenge as CNED goes forward? This is so dangerous. You're going to hear the ults coming up from either side. The Paranoia going to be posted. Everything coming in. But Mini Boo right up mid. How has he sliced through them like a knife through butter? And oh my God, Mini Boo. Just deadly, butchering FUT here. And CNED took a lot of damage. 17 HP is not enough. The flashes were great. The stuns were in. Everything going their way. YettaJay and Ada Captain have been great. But this is so much. Oh my God, Ada Captain still gets 2 here. Hold on. The spike's not down. Do they know about YettaJay? They will now. And it's too little, too late. 13 to 11. Heretics with a close affair in both maps. But close out 2-0.
Team Heretics looking strong as ever on Sunset, showing their strength as well on Abyss. Maybe showing their hand a little bit, but so much time between now and Champs to refine that, to figure out what's going on. FUT showing us kind of middle. Hey, this is pretty cool. Use that Omen, use that teleport, kind of stress that area of the map. But Sunset, I think FUT needs to figure out a way that they can keep their head in the game and make sure that they don't try to do these desperation plays, because when they do things well, they do them so well. And Team Heretics, I love the switch-ups that they do. The pace changes, the tempo switches, using the ultimates, and of course, relying on their individual skill to close out the rounds.
Yeah, we're actually seeing some really good games between these two. Now, consider that, yes, there is motivation for victories here. Obviously, that's a silly thing to have to highlight. But we are seeing that FUT are showing that willingness on the depth of the map pool, showing Abyss the first team to roll that chance. It's starting to see how prepared these teams are and what form they are for Champs on the horizon. So FUT, a nice try today, and you're right, a couple of things to fix going forward, but certainly manageable.
very manageable. It's just a simple VOD review. It's a simple talk to the team and try to just maybe even utilize those timeouts to put themselves on ice a little bit, cool their tempers, and make sure they go in with a clearer plan of how they want to do things and close things out. They're just right there in some of these losing moments. But Team Heretics are looking so strong in so many of these moments. All of the individuals coming up on different times to shine. Mini booth is openings throughout both maps. Benji, Boo, closing out a lot of these rounds, and great support from Woot and Rienz the entire time as well, with the darts, with the knives, the flashes coming in, with the trade kills, looking like a really solid unit.
Yeah, you're spot on, and this team's shown a lot of resilience as of late. They've had a very, very busy year so far, and it's not getting any quieter anytime soon. So to still show that drive to survive, almost that will to carry on. And here we can see those last couple of moments back through Miniboo. I didn't even catch him getting right up middle like that. It completely caught off guard FUT. But still, fantastic display. Glad we got to see Abyss here. Both teams clearly prepared for it. Not sure how, refined it'll be by the time it probably reappears towards champs, but both of them highlighting it's in the wheelhouse, it's there to be used. I can't wait to what form we see these guys going forward. And the biggest thing now going forward as well is we got best of fives on the horizon. That to me is a really tantalizing prospect, totally different realm for some of these teams. But before we waffle too far, we have a lovely little treat for you guys. So if you do want to stick around, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to have Voot, I believe, on the post plant. So you might want to stick for that one to get some inside info. If not, no stress. We'll see you soon.
Pansy, we do stress. We stress. We want them to stay for post-plant, especially considering we're going to have Voot with us in just a moment. But for now, I've got Zeish and Ash here. I'm really upset because I really thought FUT might be able to actually win the entire tournament. I think it's about time for a Turkish team to take the crown. Well, what did you guys think? Why do you feel like they weren't able to take it today? I'll start with you, Ash.
I think we saw FUT kind of get a bit more emotional today on the stage there as well. They got a little bit tilted when they were down rounds on Abyss, and then I think on Sunset as well.
Yeah.
When they were losing that momentum, you saw some of those frustrations mounting, I feel like, in the reaction cams.
I mean, like when I saw FUT today, it looks like Heretics yesterday against Vitality. They just like looked really frustrated, like not really in the game in terms of emotions. Like sometimes like they had JJ screaming when they were winning good rounds, but you can see on their face that they were really like frustrated.
Well, let's bring out Zeish's ranked duo. It's Voot. It's Voot from Team Heretics. Is this true? You've been carrying him in ranked?
Yeah, he was carrying my
not
ass
carrying
the mic. Yeah,
we are playing together, not carrying, but like 50-50.
No, he's so good for me.
Yeah? How was him? How was he? Was he good?
He's really good. Like
He's
better than Neil in Valorant.
Better than Neil?
I mean, Neil is Platinum 3.
No,
so
but you cannot compare me to him. Like
why?
He's not a good player.
You're embarrassing him, but you're embarrassing him.
Okay.
First of all, congratulations.
Thanks so much.
We've talked a little bit, we're having a little discussion about vibes before you got here. And I think if we take a look at today, your vibes today were the Heretics that we know and love. You were doing your little handshakes, you were hyping each other up. It was really, really cute. We absolutely love seeing you guys like this. But it didn't really feel like this yesterday. Is that fair to say? Maybe yesterday you guys were a bit more tilted?
No, we talk so much about it, like the aura, team aura, like handshakes, like motivations, compliments each other's. We talk so much about it, so we just fix it. Sometimes it's hard when you're losing. Like we didn't lose that much today, so I think it was about we did. Like we were winning and we were on like winner mood, so we didn't feel that. But we literally talk about it so much, especially we are tired right now. We played so much officials in a row, and it's like our first year, like almost all of us. So we just talk about it and try to use our like 100% what we have.
Yeah.
Now we are using it.
We can see it, and I'm going to give you an opportunity to tell.
Could have used it earlier yesterday to qualify me to champs.
I'm sorry.
And now you see, we could have been together in Seoul, like playing ranked together as usual, and now you're using it in the wrong day.
I have better though there.
No way.
Yeah, it's texture.
You're leaving him for texture?
Sorry.
Ooh.
So he didn't qualify me.
He's
he didn't
cheating
try
on
his
you.
best yesterday.
Yeah.
And he's saying this now.
He's not loyal.
It's fine. It's
wow,
okay.
but
That's the life. I'm teaching in life.
It's okay.
okay, is it just you with texture? I feel like everybody fights for texture though. How do you know he's gonna pick you?
I mean, we're gonna go Korean barbecue together. I
Okay.
think that's enough reason.
That's love.
Yeah, and
You know, I
Good
can bring you
contents.
to Korean barbecue also if you
bro,
qualify
he's
me.
Korean. Of course, he's gonna know the best places.
Yeah, that's true.
But who's doing the cooking? Are you or Texture going to do the cooking at
I
Korean
don't think
barbecue?
either of them doing the
I
cooking.
don't think
Neil. I think Neil's doing the cooking.
I don't think Texture can do it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Honestly,
Zero chance.
it's always me. I feel like whenever we go,
I also do
yeah,
that,
we're the
yeah.
token. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I'm always like, guys, okay, I got this.
It's
You know, it's
fine.
all good. It's all good. But I'm really sad to hear about this. He was bigging you up, but he was like, that's my rank duo. But that's
Sorry,
life, like
not
you
in
said.
sale.
Next year?
Looking so bad.
no, we're joking. Zaysh is about to get unleashed. No, all good, don't worry. Let's talk about something else, because the Abyss comp that you guys ran. So, okay, I have a few questions, so let's just start with the obvious one. Were you guys wanting to play Abyss at playoffs? Were you hoping to play Abyss? Like, what are your feelings with Abyss?
Yeah, because they already qualified for champions. Also, we want to pick as well, so we're gonna see how we're gonna run on officials, like, because it's not same. It's not happening same. When new map came, we are procking, yeah, but it's like completely different with the officials.
Yeah.
So we just try to see it, and they picked, so we just picked Sunset back. It's really good.
You
for
like
us.
it?
Yeah, I think I like Abyss. Like, for myself, I really love Abyss. Because
You okay?
see in 6 months, so
Oh, wow.
You see, he's DMing me.
No,
it's
this
fine,
is
it's fine.
no, but this is like you know, when you really like someone, you feel comfortable
I know.
to do that. You know,
But
It's
you know,
cute.
yesterday when I saw they had Bind and Sunset in the bio, I said it's impossible to lose. It's
Oh.
impossible they lose, and they managed to do it. But I know now why, you know, because he had a better duo waiting for him in Seoul, and he wanted me to qualify there.
This is like K-drama.
It's
I feel
fine.
like we're watching a K-drama unfold. Yeah.
yeah, with Korean people, yeah, it's true.
Oh my god. This
like
is
it's
getting
factual.
out of hand. This is getting out of hand. But you wanted them to play the double duelist, right? You
Yeah,
felt like it would
for
have
me,
been
like
better.
recently, you are not like really confident as you were before, like in your matches. This is what I felt, at least from the games, and I would like have said that you will go to run like a double duelist comp, like to get back a confidence and like just run on people. Because like for me, I felt this year, like your team and our team was like kind of the team that, like rookie team that will run on people, like not afraid, and like, I mean, for us, it stopped working, but like for you guys, like I thought like to get back this confidence, you are going to run on a new map, a double duelist thing, so like you can run on people, and they won't really expect your firepower coming back. So
It's like about with me, because I proved I can play same with the initiator as well in every match, I think,
Yeah, sure.
like other match as well. But in these days, I am like a bit